explaining, there is a direct correlation with what the amount a parent makes to the scores that the kids are getting. So let's talk about that a little bit. Are you seeing that uh that families that are doing well financially, their children seem to do better in the classroom?
Notice is that most of my private pay families are two parent. Parents are educated where they're in professions that require some sort of education. And so when I do different assessments, I notice that on a scoring system, if we base it on from 1 being the lowest and 7 being the highest, that most of these children are rating 6.5 and almost 7. And so then when I look at my other group of children that, and mind you, I had this group of children for 2 years. So I had them when they were 3 as well. And so I'm noticing that they're creeping up on those levels of 6, but it doesn't mean that they don't come from 2-parent homes. So most of these grant funded families, they are from 2-parent homes, but education might just be an associate's degree. It might just be a high school diploma. And so there are some families that are really adamant about pushing educational skills at home, but there are some that I've got to get to work, I've got to get to this, or I've got to get to that. And sometimes it gets lost in the hustle and bustle of life.
That's
so then as they go into kindergarten, you'll notice that those scores are going to be different. But then if I move to a different classroom where this is these children's first year coming in, and I compare their scores to my private pay families, my children that I've had for 2 years, and then children are just coming in, theirs are even lower.
That's significant. I think people need this information, and people need to understand that the the things you tend to accomplish kind of run down to your children. You know what I mean? So it's important that you maximize your potential so you can teach them that they can, or teach them how to maximize their potential. Because that seems like that's what you're saying, that the families who are not necessarily learned how to maximize their financial or educational potential, it trickles down to their children.
It does, but even if you are a high school dropout and are working at a gas station 2 days a week,